Victoria here, coming to you from the Rock UA Fort Smith. We're going to go through seated postures with this video. You've seen some of the flows, but we're just going to go through them and reiterate them and add on. We're going to start with the Y, the W, the V. So I'm going to turn with my back to get into the back for you. And I'm just easy seated here. But it's addressing the shoulder blades, the scapula. So the palms are going to face forward. And you're going to draw the shoulder blades towards one another. Again, I'm trying to exaggerate so visually you can see it. And then you're going to hold for about 30 seconds here. The elbows might bend slightly because the shoulder blades are moving. Then you're going to deepen into the W or the cactus. In through the nose, out through the nose, still aware of your Mula Bandha. Then draw the elbows close into the side ribs. Palms are still facing forward. Again, move as you need to. Front body strong. And release. Now, we're going to go through the 6 movements of the spine. And I'm saying on this angle, hopefully visually, it's a little bit more in depth for you. 6 movements. Lift the heart. Exhale, hollow up and over, round. Now this is a great counter pose for that YWV. Right here, that rounding, hollow. Try to deepen into the belly as much as you're able. And hollow, exhale. And inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, up and over. Side body now. We take it out to the side. Hand extends from the hip. Whether or not you rotate that wrist, whether or not you find your dristi, remember all of that will vary from individual to individual as you prefer. Other side. Hand extends from that hip, side body, shoulder blades. Now we take that twist, set up the alignment. Inhale, exhale, take that twist. Again, don't feel compelled to go into a deep rotation, just with the strength of the core. Take it on. Shoulder blades. Back of the head, crown of the head. And other side, inhale. And exhale. I'm sitting on the blanket just for a little bit more comfort. In through the nose. Out through the nose. And sweep up. Heart opening, little bit more. Find your fingertips. And find that upper back. Front body strong as we open to health. We open to wellness. We open to guidance. We open to clarity. Word of awareness this week. Remember, it's always your practice. And gently change. Now, we're going to change on the mat. We're going to come into the legs a little bit deeper. External rotation and inner thigh stretch. We're going to come into what I call frog. Arms can be wide. You can externally rotate. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the heels in, front body strong. And inhale up. Exhale, flexion. Inhale. And exhale, flexion. Take it open into the stag and open that leg. Again, hips stay neutral. And then gently up, inhale and exhale. Ground the arms. Try to encourage front body, navel to spine. Inhale and reach through that heel intentionally. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale up, rotate parallel. And supine child pose. Just check on in. then roll to one side or the other again, depending upon how you feel. And we make our way into one arm, one flow, trying to get some heat. Ball of the foot extends to the mat, that leg lifts, and one arm, one leg flow. We inhale, exhale, hollow, cross that elbow thigh, inhale out, exhale. This is where you might want to find a blanket underneath the knee for comfort. And inhale, and exhale. A little bit stronger into the glutes, inhale, exhale, lower. Again, you're on the one arm, a little bit more strengthening. But if you need to come, both arms, you feel free, listen. We're isolating in the glute, back of the leg. We switch, other side. Ball the foot, check in, leg lifts, opposite arm extends, inhale, and exhale, twist. Inhale, hollow, exhale. Inhale, ujjayi. Inhale. Now isolate, inhale, exhale, lower. Elbows unlocked. Use the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And gently release. We're going to find Baddha Konasana or bound angle. Now I'm going to take this 3 different directions. So we're going to start off further away from you. And we find the pivot. Find the pivot at the hips, awareness into the back, awareness into that front body. Breath is serving, crown of the head, tailbone. And take your time, come on up. We bring it in a little bit closer. And heart lifts here, we pivot. Already starting to feel the stretch happening through the glutes, the inner thigh, outer thigh. Hold on to the feet if you wish. We're going to get deeper here with goddess squat in a moment. And inhale. And you've seen this in other videos that I've done, and I like to hoist up through the hips. Draw the hips a little bit closer. Catch it. Find the heart lift and pivot. Once again, if you're a fan of releasing forward, you can find that. In through the nose, out through the nose. And gently make your way on up. Now we're going to move into deeper stretch with goddess squat. So I'm grabbing the block here. I'm placing it position 3. Highest up. Again, legs are wide, feet are slightly externally rotated. Again, now this is a good preparation. Elbows are going to come in. And so the thighs are going to move inward. As the elbows press out, you're going to try to find the heart lifted. Challenge. Block goes to the side. Same idea. Thighs are moving in. Elbows are pressing, but heart lifts. Strong through the glutes, inner thighs. Take your time. Use the mat. Lift the hips. Change on the mat for a little counter pose. Virasana. Now again, if you need to use position 3, under the hips, because of knee issues, whatever the case might be. Again, you're making sure you're not hyperextending. Ground through the sit bones. Activate through the glutes. And we just find a gentle twist here. In through the nose, out through the nose. So the thighs are working. And then opposite direction. In through the nose, out through the nose. Remember, if Just bringing your hips to your heels is fine for your quads and all of your information. Then you can find that. Then Paschimottanasana, or forward fold, seated forward fold. Back side, west side of the body. Again, hamstrings. If this forward fold is challenging for you, I encourage warm up as much as you are able. Find a block or a higher level of a chair or whatever the case might be. And even if you're comfortable with seated forward fold, if you add the blocks, try not to lock the knees. We inhale, we exhale, we pivot. Now I'm just using the arms in this variation as a reminder of shoulders down. You're not locking the knees, you're pivoting. Same idea. Some people are real fans of relaxing it all forward, but these legs are active. You're not relaxing into the back of the knees. You're engaging low belly, jaws easy. Exhale, decompress where you can decompress. Take your time, so you'll stay there for about 30 breaths. Now I have the belt handy for Navasana, Ardha Navasana, or boat, half boat, and then your balance. So we're gonna bend the knees. Slowly you can begin finding the hands behind the thighs, and you change the spine, you change the focal point. Slowly now you can bring one shin up at a time, abdominal strength. Then if you want to find both calves up, if you want to find the release, keep drawing in. Full boat, find the extension now. I'm using my hands again to draw in, and then the quads are going to work, all is going to work. Then if you have the hamstring stretch, the range of motion, you're going to find the balance on the hips, and we open, elbows bend, heart lifts. Or if the arms are shorter than the legs, or if it's easier for you just to get a feel for it all, placing the belt around the balls of the foot, lift the heart. Might be a different kind of balance. Heart lifts, hollow the belly, shoulder blades down, extension, crown of the head. Take your time, bend the knees. So once again, we've been working the body front and back quite a bit. We're just going to shift and change and find the gentle pose of the child. In through the nose, out through the nose, and then gently over to the side. So this I'm counterposing. And over to this side. And center. And again, we're all set up for a twist. The knees are wide, toes towards one another. So we're just going to find easy through the upper back, thoracic. We rotate, shoulder blades are down. And back to center. Exhale. And exhale. Now just 3 times. Easy little twist. Inhale. And shoulder blades down. Exhale. And inhale. And inhale. And to center. Janushirasana. Again, back to our seated posture. And you will see references, you will see variations. So again, Keep up the curiosity, keep up the discovery, the exploration. And so face to knee, sole of the foot, hips stay square, and we lift the heart, we take it forward. Some people are a real fan of exhaling and releasing, but you want to be aware of the extension through the spine, activating that low belly, awareness into all of the areas that this posture is talking to you, stretching in your body, and then gently make your way to the other side, face to knee. Set on up, sole of the foot. Get a sense of the hip square. We lift the heart, we pivot. There's a flow with this in the later films, videos to come. That's a lot of fun. Maybe you want to relax here, but again, you're aware of the extension. This is very active. Activate the low abdomen, navel to spine, low belly, transverse abdominals. And then going into a flow, so we make our way up. We find wide angle. So once again, we set up comfortably, and we find a gentle movement forward. Now, we're always talking about grounding through the hips, through the pelvis, and with this particular wide angle, you might find that the hips float and move a little bit. And then we find the flow here. We inhale, we're gonna bring the elbow inside the thigh and opposite arm side. And inhale, inside the thigh. And you'll feel the sit bones float maybe outside that thigh. And inhale, and outside that thigh. Now, set on up, inhale right through center. Rotate. Now, as I'm rotating to my right, I'm very aware of the left leg extending. We inhale center, and we rotate, very aware of the opposite leg. We go again. Inhale. Inside. And inside. Using Ujjayi. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sit on up. Inhale. Find that rotation. And inhale. And find rotation. Center it up. Legs can come together. We roll on down. We check on in. What you want to find here, Supta Balasana. Little rotation, a little release. An easy twist with the blocks or without the blocks. One way, then opposite way. Again, whether or not you're going to find Shavasana or move into the next activity of your day. Again, I hope this information is serving you. We sweep up, we find palms together, we lower. We find gratitude, thanks for all we have.